welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Abiotic Factor for what might be the last episode of the series. We made it through the shopping district, got rid of everything around the Dark Lens, and have arrived to Albatross, which looks like a weird coastal outpost town sort of thing. The Fizzguard anchor. I wonder if that's one of the boats around here, but I'm not sure what we're really doing here. Like, I do see a couple of gate personnel around, but they're not shooting me, so I think they're all right. Oh, okay, well, there's a portal there. I don't know if I want to take that, though. Oh, that looks like maybe just empty housing. Yeah, let's head over here with the Jotun and the lighthouse and just take a look around for a bit. Because I'm not sure what all to expect here. And yeah, you're not shooting me, so I think you are... I wonder if you were with the Sister of the Unlost, because a few of the gate personnel, or the gatekeepers, weren't. Okay, I guess just a grunt. Nothing more from you. So let's head up this way about this guy. Also, what is going on with our head there? Hang on. Familiar presence. Your stamina drains a slow rate in this place. Oh, okay. Handy for whatever reason. Well, you're not shooting us, which is good, but I don't actually know if I can get up to you. Oh, of course. Oh, hang on. Maybe I can. I was going to say, I don't have the jetpack, but I do have the gravity cube. I just need to find a way to get over there. Oh, won't even let me talk to you. Maybe I'm not even supposed to be able to get up here, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Actually, I wasn't sure if I would have one of these here, so now that I actually do, I think we will have this just going for a while. Yeah, there we go. You do that. Again, I don't know if we'll need to recharge this stuff or anything, but I mean, we do have weapons anyway, so... My guess is this must be either high Arctic or Antarctic, given, like, we're seeing icebergs out in the water. There's also something over there. Oh, shoot. No, that's going... Oh. We didn't take fall damage. Okay, I'm taking the gravity cube back off, because that, I think, launched us with, like, almost a leap off of the ladder there. Yeah, the ladders, it kind of gives you this weird hop at the end, so... Okay, but nothing really here. This is kind of weird. It's like a... I mean, we're definitely out of the facility, and I think we're on Earth. I have to imagine we are on Earth still. It's just that, like, peaceful music you can see for a long ways around. I was not expecting this hopping through the portal. Okay, probably wasn't a lot of extra charge, but you know what? Still a little bit. I guess any little bit will help us if we need it. And I will put the cube back on. So we got something back over that way. I'm kind of curious, though, about heading towards what looks like the gate facility thing over that way. Although it looks a bit old, so maybe... Oh, and there's also... Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be Kylie up there, like the, You know what, we might actually... Okay, no, I'll have to eventually make my way up to check on that. But there was the robot, or... It started as the brain in robotics. We downloaded them into a neurochip, and then we put that neurochip into a robot body. So I think that's what that is, because there were a couple achievements that popped for us for making it this far. And it does seem like there's quite a drop-off for people who have actually completed Abiotic Factor, because we had a little bit of like a highlight from when we got to Albatross here. Which I'm not surprised. I think there's a really heavy drop through, like, each of the levels for Abiotic Factor, like how far people have gone with the game. Yeah, it looks like an old... Nope, gate Finial Observations Facility. What does finial mean? No. Again, I do wish if that would pop up. Okay, can't open this side. Oh. Okay, well, if I want a vehicle, I have that. Okay, that doesn't work. That's locked. Can I see what's in there? Not from here, but maybe I can get up somewhere that will. So this is, I guess, an old gate facility. Oh. Huh. I wonder if this is... Okay, can't break the windows. I'm wondering if this is almost meant to be like a player home in a way. Oh, you know what? The old vent system might work for us, though. Boop. Oh, here we go. This might give us some answers. GPR. Attached report of findings from Synaptic's new polarimetric GPR. Data is incredible. We push deeper than anyone expected, and the data is clear. The EM layers converge about a kilometer down, forming a toroidal power band. Check results yourself, but you'll see what I mean. It's like a double-ended funnel, drawing currents in from both ends. It's like Flat Hill on steroids. This is amazing, Sonia. Excellent work. It's blowing everyone's minds over here. We can hardly believe it's stable. Barely is. I mean, we would take nothing. Barely speaking, tip the balance. You can see the effect on GPR on it. Imagine we had something more powerful. Pass. Never have to deal with anything like Flat Hill event again. It'll be too soon. And fresh air. I need to review some biodata. We can stay just between us. Oh, another confused albatross. Well, I know this place is unique. No news there, but I've noticed something. When I'm outside here, I feel weird. So much energy. Thought it was imagining a mile. Run so much faster. The water wasn't so icy. I feel like I could swim forever. Someone tell me I'm not crazy. Ran some tests. AKG data baffled me until Dr. Carr suggested running an acoustic trace. I'm struggling to understand it, but there's a pattern to your heart's electrical activity right now. If you take the electrical signals and amplify them, you get a coherent signal. It's bizarre, but I'd almost say music. Huh. Okay, so this place does something to us if we're here. Oh, okay, I can't open that door. Oh, that connects to over here. It doesn't really look like there's anything... Oh, there is a pad of some kind in there. But I don't know if there is any way to access that. It's like there's no vents over here. Yeah, basically just slide off of that. Okay, so I'm not sure what that is. See if I can access that in trying to, like, figure this out. Locations, it was called what? Finial... Oh yeah, Finial Observation Facility. Presenting the world as presenting the world as an ornithological research station, Great Finial Observation Facility is the organization's most recently established institute. So which is situated on the Redacted Islands. The site was chosen for extraordinary convergence geomagnetic and telluric forces meet approximately 6 kilometers offshore and 3 kilometers deep beneath the seabed. While even more intense loci are theorized to exist deeper in the planet's interior, no site known on the Earth's surface presents more intense force next this close to the surface. And that's all we got on it. Okay, so it's got an interesting power point around it, or near it. Although, for it being like the latest facility, it's not really looked like it's all held in that great a shape. And these just look like old big drums. So yeah, we'll head over there and see what's going on with that, because it doesn't really look like there's all that much going on this island. Not too big either. But it's definitely got, like, a weird vibe to it. Yeah, it just looks like, I guess, an old boathouse or of sorts. Okay, robot, who are you?
Hello, friend.
Oh, it is Kylie. Hi.
I came through the portal. Thank you, friend. You freed us from the facility. To be on this island together is nice. I sense intense electromagnetic fluctuations. Can you see them too?
I don't think so, no.
I can feel the sun.
Oh. Maybe that's me because of, like, the weird head thing. Okay, I guess we'll talk to you and then go into the church with a gatekeeper symbol on it. Will you speak to us?
The world center shifts eternally. Today, it lies beneath our feet.
Vague and unhelpful. Thank you very much.
The wheel turns.
Oh, and you're here too.
You cannot see the peak from the trough, nor the depths from the peak. Such is the way of the world as it unravels and reforms, forever changing, reforged over and again, until nothing remains but the memory of having known something different, perhaps once.
Okay. Not sure what to make of that. House back here, although that looks like it's basically just empty too. Okay, let's check the church here and see what's going on with this, because it's probably the most noteworthy building aside from that one there. No.
Together again.
Don't give me that act.
Okay, so we got Dr. Thule and Dr. Khan. Thule, what's up with this guy?
Ah, my friend. Fantastic to see you. I told you we'd make it. Though, to be fair, we're not quite there yet. We're free and only slightly stranded. But thankfully, this island is a nexus of force even stronger than Flathill. If you proceed to the hilltop, you'll find a shrine designed to harness these very same
I wish the
forces.
subtitles were a little lower
It's
just
a
because of
touch
our...
on the ancient side, but with your sun disk, emanations, I believe you can trick it into thinking the sun has aligned precisely as intended, and produce a rift to wherever you desire.
I suppose you're actually going to listen to this creature. He's about as human as my shoe. Trust and I, yes. We'd have to be in a dire situation indeed. I suppose you think this qualifies. Still being dramatic, I see.
Okay, so you are an IS. You're not actually a human, which does line up so far.
Ulrich, I can't believe you would... You know what? He's right. I'll be honest with you. I am IS-12. I took Dr. Khan's likeness because he was so kind to me. Every day he accepted me for who I was. He would say to me,
Dr. Khan wasn't even on your project. You never met the man.
Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to go outside, see if the stamina will regenerate proper, and then maybe the subtitles will be a little more clear to see. No, apparently not. For whatever reason, they seem to be stuck like that. Okay, well, we'll keep talking to these guys till they run out, because it's interesting. Or, I guess IS-12 is being a bit of a bugger. We'll be ready with that, depending on what happens.
he's right. I didn't actually know Dr. Khan. But let's agree on one thing. We all want to get home. And the only way from here is via that altar on the hill. Wherever you want to go. And you know there's a warm cup of coffee at the end of it, Doctor. And you know exactly where you want to go. And this can get you there.
If this is what it takes to get home, maybe we should all just get comfortable on this forsaken rock.
Yeah, like, I don't know where I want to go, so I don't know what Dr. Khan's, or IS-12 is talking about.
Oh, he'll be glad when this is all over and done with. All you have to do is activate the altar and we're home free. It was intended to activate when the sun aligned precisely with the telluric meridian, but thanks to the sun disk, you're the next best thing.
If it goes wrong, I'd better not receive any emails about it.
I do love a good plan.
It's a terrible plan, but no one cares what I think, least of all a rogue IS.
Okay, yeah, shooting him does nothing. I thought I'd try it.
Ulrich, I can't believe you would... You know what? He's right. I'll be honest with you. I am.
Okay, so they're just looping,
IS-12.
so I think they didn't actually
I took
test
Dr.
this to make
Kahn's
sure, but...
likeness because he was so kind to me. Every day he accepted me for who I was. He would say to me,
Dr. Kahn wasn't even on your project. You never met the man.
Okay, so let's see if I can read up more on IS-12. I've got 23, 134, but not really seeing any documentation for IS-12. And I mean, there are some things I missed, which, I mean, completely aware of that. So what about people instead? Thule... I feel like he was one of the first people we met, but then we didn't see him much after that. And yeah, nothing really in here about that, so... I think all we really have is, yeah, this altar they're mentioning, but I have no idea what they're talking about, like, where I want to go. So, let's take our little buddy and see what this is about. Although I don't like the sounds of it. Touch. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, it's... Oh, am I going to have to, like, go across the island trying to, take it on? Oh, okay, so it's got a shield. Ow. Oh. Okay, I don't think I can take fall damage here, which is good. So I think I gotta get back up there. Okay, where... Oh, there you are. I'm hoping this guy's like a healer. But, like, I don't know how this came across us. Unless, like... No, you know what? Dr. Kahn probably had this set. He did say, like, it was set up for something. So I'm wondering if this is all his plan. Nope, down you go. Oh, I think I... Okay, that's actually kind of neat. I think I got Kylie helping me out here. Ooh, wow, Kylie. I think literally is bringing, like, the heavy artillery to help us out here. Ooh, boy. I saw something charged up. I'm kind of glad I decided to get back here. Okay, thankfully, like, as much as it's a lot going on, we're not getting that badly damaged by all this. The only problem is, though, I also don't know how well I'm doing for, like, damage to it, either. No, it's not even facing me. Okay, let's get some extra health in. And, okay, I've got a lot of bolts still, so that's good. Ow. Although it's still firing. Oh, God. Ah. Okay, this sucks as a fight. Like, it... Like, it seems... If these tentacles were, like, fixed in place of, like, instead of, oh, he just recast them over and over again to different spots, it'd feel better. But it seems like just every time he goes down... Oh. And of course, like, getting no time to ready up again. Yeah, God, this sucks. No, of course, it's facing the wrong way to be hitting the weak point. Or what I think is the weak point. Although at least I'm getting a hand with this. Okay, so... I'm trying to think of, like... Oh, I don't even have anywhere to, like, be able to repair my stuff, I don't think. It just says activate the altar, but I don't think I can do that again, can it? No. Okay, so this does have to be, like, the... last point to do. Okay, try to heal some more. Yeah, no, this is an awful fight. Frick, like... So, it gets a shield, but the tentacles can be put anywhere it wants to keep itself shielded. Like, that's so stupid. And I'm out of that, so I guess we gotta go to the rail rifle. Ah! Like, I can't recommend this game. This is an atrocious frickin' goddamn way to, like, finish it. There's no explanation for why this is, like, how it's going. Again, it has this stupid... Like, it doesn't even look like it has a... yeah, this is a... Oh my god, this is probably the worst... Hands down, the worst part of this game. Hands down. Like, Hydroplant was annoying, but you could still get through it. This just feels awful. Oh, it shielded up. Yeah, I'm not recommending this game anymore. If you literally thought this was the way to end it... Like, a variable shielding thing here that has way too much health behind it. And, like, it seems like unless you get all those down at once, its shield will never break. Oh, and it's shielded again. And it's not even facing me to... I don't even know... Okay, so I've got laser collector on me. God, this is just the worst design thing I've ever encountered. Like, hands down. Whoever playtested this and gave it the green light, like, this is our finish to the game, get them off your team. This is absolutely horribly designed. How it should be is with all these, like, jump pads around the island. Why aren't these shielding spots specific areas you travel to, kill, face the boss, go to the next area, try to get the next shield, then go again? Like, the fact that he's able to hop around and make these shielding things pop up just makes this garbage. No wonder not many people finish the game. I'd recommend people not to with this. I feel like half the items are useless because the long ranges we're at. Like, look at how much it's taking to get rid of these things. It's still probably shielded, isn't it? Yeah, great fight. You spend more time stuck in cover, letting this stupid stuff play out, than actually being able to engage with it. Oh, and look at that. He's shielded again. Like, I don't know what else I can say to this. This is just terribly made. Like, wouldn't it be so bad in, like, if there were just even a few small tweaks? Like, these shielding tentacles don't have as much health as they do, or, like, there's a set amount that you don't have to take them all out in one go, otherwise they just constantly respawn. God, I almost want to see if there's a console command just to cheat and finish this. It's like, there's nothing you can do with this. It's stuck with, it's too shielded, so you can't break through it to actually do damage. And half the time, it's casting the stupid beam that you don't get an opening to actually goddamn do anything against. And it's not like there's any other way of being able to improve on it. I also don't know if it heals too, given like how much it seems to be taking to fight it. Oh my god. Yeah, way to kill the fun, guys. You ruined your game in the second half. And she... I don't know what I can even say at this point anymore. Like, for a game that started off so well, I don't know how it has fallen this far apart. And, like, I apologize about, like, all the effects, but there's nothing I can do about it. Basically, I guess I just have to sit in here until that charges and I can get all my equipment back up. Just, oh, how does it go this badly, though, is my question. Like, how do you have it get to this point that it just feels this awful to play? Like, I've got nothing I can do. The shielding tentacles are too strong and too plentiful that unless you seem to be able to take them all out in a single go, it just keep coming back and keep shielding them. I've shot in I don't know how many of the rifle shots into his eye when I can, and that still doesn't do anything. And just this pop up and down over and over and over. Can't even do anything to attack against those. I guess the only thing I can do is try to get over here where, like, my allies are, and maybe they can take the tentacles out while I wait on that thing to charge. Oh my god. Like, I know I've been, like, fatigued on the game, but this is just... I really can't recommend it. Nothing about it stands out to say I think other people would enjoy this. How much health does this frickin' thing have? Like, at least it doesn't seem like it's costing the shield stuff anymore, but... Oh, of course I had to say that. and a... And still says it's shielded. Oh, finally. Worst thing I think I've encountered in a game in a long time. Like, forget a DLC. You need to redo this entire fight. This is atrocious. Instead of these shielding tentacles, one spawns by the lighthouse, one spawns here, one spawns by that facility. That's your intermission phases. You just have to hop around each time to get to them. None of this constantly spawning them on you or repeating. I would not recommend Abiotic Factor after this. I would not at all. I'll let the credits play through, and we're definitely finishing the game and series here. But in no way am I recommending the game after this crap show of a finale. None of it makes sense. You arriving on this island, I'm okay with, but there's no explanation for why that is your finale, what connection that has to things, or anything. It feels like they had to follow up Half-Life, but couldn't figure out how to best do it, so just threw something at the wall and hoped it stuck. It kind of feels like I've gone through a bait-and-switch looking at Abiotic Factor. Like, the first 3 areas. Like, the first area of the office sector, then manufacturing west or east or whatever it is, those go along pretty well. The labs, or the containment area afterwards, can be a little iffy, but it still holds more true to how the game starts and played to that point. Security takes a detour that makes it like that mandatory stealth section, but still isn't too bad. But from Hydroplant onwards, it feels like you've lost the plot from survival craft into a shooter, and all the survival craft elements are just taking away from the direction you're going with it. There weren't really puzzles to solve, it was more, you have to try to get to the end or you have to get to, like, just the end, then you have to figure out you need a specific item, so you have to backtrack to get all the crafting and gathering done to make said item, then bring it forward just to plug in one thing, to then get, like, this last little speed bump out of the way, to then finish the areas. I just can't recommend it if that's, like, what your conclusion is. Like, all this time to build up and work towards it, that's your finale. Half-Life's ending was better than that was, by miles. Miles, and that's the game you're trying to, like, base this off of. And the thing is, like, I think if you play tested it, you could have easily found, wow, this is shit to play. How can we make it better? Again, if it wants to have the thing popping up around the island, I think I'm okay with that. My thinking, though, would be instead of these, like, too many tentacles spawning with the shielding around them, you have, like, spots of the island where there's a set shield spot made. So you have to work your way to one, kill it, fight with the monster, it gets, like, the weak phase, then it disappears. Then the next one, active shield one, is there, you have to go to that, take that out, then move to the next. Instead of this chaos of, it's constantly shooting this beam at you, it's constantly getting new shielding. I almost want to say it's a boss where it's like random bullshit go, because it just throws everything all at once at you, rather than like having a more of a concise strategy of this is your smart way to play against it. But yeah, I don't think I can recommend Abiotic Factor as a full experience. If you just want to play like halfway through, I think that's as far as you might want to actually look at going for the game. Because Hydroplant onwards feels like there's more and more issues that just kind of keep adding up that takes away from the entire identity of the game. One of the big things too is, when you start Abiotic Factor, you're not really meant to be Gordon Freeman. You're general lab intern starting day one. You're just trying to figure out your way to leave the facility. You're not trying to fix the problems, you're just trying to get yourself out to safety. And that carried through, I think, up until the vacuum chamber. Once you get through the vacuum chamber, out of the labs and that, it feels like it then is throwing you to, okay, now you're stepping up as like main character of a Half-Life scenario. And up to that point, it wasn't that. I think it would have been more interesting if you were actually the support crew for a person who would be the Gordon Freeman stand-in. So that way, like, you're behind the scenes of, like, say, was it, like, the rocket test lab or Lambda team or whatever, who was, like, trying to help you while you were Gordon Freeman going through with the military guys? You were the one trying to set up the path for them to be able to do and fix things. You were the support team. But, yeah, it's a letdown. Like, with this long having played this series, I'm amazed at how bad that is of a finish and a finale. It feels like almost a different team started working on the game in the last stages of it. There's just, like, I could probably do a video that'd just be a long rant of, like, everything I found wrong and I could suggest improvements in that for, but at this point, I don't know if it would be worth it or I even want to. It feels like it's just kind of a point where it's like, I've had my time with it, it's done, I'm shelving it and throwing it out, and I'm not worrying about it. I know they've been talking about, like, bringing DLC to stuff and that to it, but I don't think that's what this game needs. I don't think it needs DLC right now. I think it needs to smooth out its gameplay for its second half. Because, like, actually, let me see if I can quickly bring up the Steam achievements. Yeah, like, less than 10% of people made it to the final one. Less than 10% of the entire player base made it to the last level of Abiotic Factor. So I think that kind of speaks to there must be something better done to keep people playing to the end. I know it's one of those things like, well, you can't expect everybody to complete the game that would happen. And yeah, I understand that fully. But for, like, a linear pathway to completion, which is what Abiotic Factor is, much as it has, like, a lot of ways to go in different directions and backtracking shortcuts and stuff, there's only one progression path to go through. And to me, that speaks like there's somewhere in there something fell apart. So I think that's where the focus should be, not on DLC to push next or expanding the game even further. I think should be trying to figure out, where did our player base drop off through the game and why did it drop off? If you can figure that out and you can smooth that out, then you might have a bigger, like, experience to go through fully. But yeah, if I were to recommend Abiotic Factor, I can only say I'd recommend playing the first 3 areas. Once you reach security, that's probably a decent place. I would say you've gotten all your experience you'll want to out of it. Go ahead and finish there. Because the rest just turns into a bunch of annoyances. Security, if you're not really into, like, the stealth section stuff, that's basically a mandatory to progress. You have to go through it. It's not a big area, thankfully, but it still is a case of, if you don't do it, you're not going to be able to go further with it. There's also then the hydro plant of, like, just how convoluted trying to navigate it was. Like, for us going through in the series, I thought I actually, like, broke it by having, like, the low gravity cube on. We could hop over something, but that's actually one of the recommended ways to progress in it, which just feels weird. Which then again also feels weird too with the jetpack being implemented. It was there in early access, and it made it going through the hydro plant a bit easier once we got in that, but then, like, everything beyond that point and very limited in like portal worlds and such. It was, well, we don't actually want you to have the gravity or the jetpack, or you have to have this extra step to make it functionable or whatever. And it's like, if you didn't want to put it in at all, and you realize it's a mistake at this point, why not try to change it so that way you did something different? Or like, I don't know, it just felt like it was, we put it in, but we realized we shouldn't have put it in. And then because of that, we had to basically make it obsolete for use. So all the resources you put into getting that, surprise, they're a waste. It's just been, again, it's changed. Abiotic Factor feels like it came out to be two different games. The first half was a nice survival craft game that had a lot of different ways to think interestingly and smart and such, and then the other half just became the sci-fi shooter that was bogged down because it started out differently. But yeah, I am not coming back to this game. I don't care what updates or DLC or stuff is added to it. I kind of even regret coming back to it to finish it off with how that fight was. It's because I think it was most of all, I didn't feel like I was being able to play the game for that fight. Let's just talk to these idiots and get out of here.
A million beings from 1,000 worlds pour forth, emerging from these ruptures to engulf the world in its slumber. Save your regret, for it could never have been otherwise. From the blazing start of all things to now, the path was set. When all is change, behold the fixedness of all things.
Okay, whatever. Here's IS-12.
My friend, this is the most
Oh god, the
incredible
smile's
day.
creepy.
Not what you were expecting, I know, but rather more significant, wouldn't you say? What a day! I'd be remiss not to thank you for all your help. You've really been an incredible asset. A little unwitting, yes. Ignorant to the point of absurdity, perhaps. But we couldn't have done this without you.
Okay, that's that. Okay, so there's Dr. Riggs there, and I have to talk to Janet somewhere, although I'm not sure if I see their marker. I'm just going to say once and for all, get this done and out of here. As yeah, this... I guess the best way I could liken this, I know I've never seen it myself, but Game of Thrones last season was so bad it ruins the rest of that show, kind of to the point where you don't want to discuss it. It kind of feels like that's what this last boss fight was for Abiotic Factor. It was so bad and took away so much from it that it's just, I am done. So done. I'm just going to grab my crap and try to finish things off. Okay, so Janet's over there, and Dr. Riggs is up here.
Look, as utterly awful as this is, it's hardly the only universe around here.
Okay, that's the end of that. And let's just hop over, talk to Jan at the top of the lighthouse there. And then I think we are fully done to be finished. As, yeah, I'm just so done. Like, even now, we still have, like, hunger, thirst, and sleep are heavily affecting us, or they're as low as can be. I wouldn't be surprised if I start getting, like, a starvation warning in a moment or two. just was not a... Yeah, I'm just going to be talking over myself again and again if I keep going on, so I'm just going to try to wrap this up. Oh, wait, gotta take the cube off because of the way the physics work for this. It's like a little leap.
Oh. Hi. This looks bad. I don't suppose you've seen Abe, have you? I didn't think so. One moment he's muttering about submarines. The next, he's vanished. I'm fairly confident he wouldn't just abandon me, but I haven't heard a word from him, and, well, I suppose it could be worse. I'm just struggling to imagine how. Oh, Thule made it here? And the shapeshifter? Well, there you go. It's the worst it possibly could be. Wish Abe were here.
Okay, and that's everything. And yeah, we're out of here. Okay, so that was Abiotic Factor and all of its good at the start to complete trash at the end. Thank you guys for joining me or sticking through the series. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or series, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.